There's like schools of sailfish coming through. Like they're swarming under the boat right now. Swarming. Run, that's a sailfish, dude. Dude, get real. What was that? Reel it up. Launching.
Oh, it's running left. It's running left. My heart's pounding. But every time I try to get it near the boat, he makes a big surge and takes line out.
Now we're fishing, man. Now we're fishing. Launching. Yes.
I'm a freshwater pro, but this saltwater fight is next level.
Damn, this fish is going crazy.
Oh, God!
I'm Mike Iaconelli. My friends and I grew up fishing the mean streams and rivers of Philadelphia.
The Bassmaster Classic champion, Mike Iaconelli!
Now I'm a professional angler.
You got him!
With a screaming passion for city fishing. All it takes is a little skill and a local
Let's go!
to show you where the fish are biting.
This week, we're in Miami, Florida. In a lot of cities, it can be hard to find water, but not here in Miami. This place is surrounded by water. Oceans on that side, freshwater canals on this side, and that means tons of fish.
Because of that,
I'm doubling down. Double the fun, double the fish.
I'm going to challenge myself to catching 3 of Miami's beautiful freshwater exotics and 3 of Miami's saltwater classics. First up in the freshwater, I'm going for the weed-eating grass carp. All 3 of my exotics have made themselves right at home in Miami's tropical climate, and the grass carp is no exception. These things were introduced from Asia in 1975 to control the invasive weed hydrilla. Since they go for grass, they can be pretty tricky to catch with bait. But I love the challenge, and I know the perfect local to give me a hand.
Today, I have a good friend of mine, Monster Mike. He's the ultimate street fisherman. He's gonna guide me on these freshwater canals in Miami, and we're gonna try to catch all 3 species in one day. Mike!
Mike!
What's up, man? Good to see you again.
Nice seeing you again, Mike.
I got the impossible challenge for us today.
And what's that?
We need to catch 3 different species today. Peacock bass, grass carp, and then finally Midas Cichlid. Any chance we can get it done in one day?
We will catch all 3 species today.
Is there an order we're gonna attack them? What's the deal?
First, we're gonna go to these grass carp. We got some bread.
We're using bread for grass carp?
We're gonna use bread.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
Let's get started. Woo!
There's plenty of grass and weeds in these canals, so getting grass carp to take the bait on hook and line is gonna be tough.
Tell me a little bit, how did you get started in this whole thing?
Well, when I was 3 years old, my dad started me off young. Ever since then, you know, I just been my #1 hobby, something that I loved. All my free time, I just put into fishing.
Time isn't something I have a lot of for this challenge, so I need to really think about what I'm fishing with.
These grass carp are smart. They're line shy, they're line sensitive. So I'm gonna use real light fluorocarbon. The fish don't detect it. They don't know it's there. They don't even feel the presence of the line. It's so light. It's got a 6-pound breaking point. So watch this. Easily, I can break it just by going like that.
Fighting a fish on 6-pound monos, it's gonna be
fun.
It's gonna be
a hell
one
of a
good fight.
Can't wait.
Grass carp grow fast, up to 2 pounds per month. Large adult fish usually sit between 15 and 20 pounds. But there's reports of these things growing as big as 100 pounds. Maybe that's all the bread.
I'm gonna chum up the waters.
Oh, I see one.
Yeah.
I see one already.
You see one already? That's him.
Dude!
Yep. We're gonna have
That's a giant.
cast in the middle. That's right there. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Let that sink. Did he turn? Oh, yeah. Wait. I think you're good.
I got
No! Okay, next time we're gonna wait a little longer, okay?
I missed
okay?
it.
Oh.
He ate it,
No,
too.
it's all good.
Oh, God.
Seeing the grass carp sneak up on the bait like that is nerve-wracking. I popped my cork, and I tried to set the hook too soon.
God. Okay, let's do this again.
Did I just do that?
We both just did that because we thought it was it.
I should have waited a little bit more until I felt them.
We'll wait next time.
Here they come. Here they come. I see them.
Good. Well, okay.
I see them. Oh, my God, look at the size of that one.
Oh, they're there, the school. The school. Oh, I think he's on you, so let him run with it. Did he? Yeah, I see your line moving. Great. Yeah, it's game time. Let's get this fit. Oh, they're by you.
He's got it.
Yeah! Yes! Nice. Now take. Nice. I'm gonna go grab the net. Woo! Let's
Giant,
go!
too.
I've only got this fish because I used an almost invisible thread of fluorocarbon.
I was trying to get. Yeah. You're good. Beautiful fish.
But now I wish I had something much stronger.
6-pound line.
Yes.
This thing's gotta weigh at least 15 pounds.
You're good.
Oh, look at the size of that
Yes, he's a
thing.
monster. Okay, straight in. Get
it, Mike.
Straight out. Hey.
The net's too small.
No, it's not. It's not too small. It's not too small. We're gonna get him. Mike, bring him in. We got him. Hey, get. We got him. We got him.
I saw it. Wow.
Yes.
God.
We got him.
Look at that thing.
That is a beautiful fish.
Oh, my gosh.
Love
That
it.
is the Asian grass carp. These things eat 3 times their body weight every day.
That's a lot of vegetation. To get through it all, their teeth have been replaced by specialized structures called pharyngeal teeth. These sit in the back of their throat and help tear and grind down plant matter.
They can live over 10 years or more in these canals. Man, what a fight on light lines. 6-pound test.
That's a big fish for a freshwater canal. Like,
And it's my first freshwater fish catch in Miami.
grab him, hold him by the tail if you can.
Here he goes.
Awesome.
We're fishing the Cutler Drain Canal. These neighborhoods are built around canals. Imagine being able to fish from your own back door. And they keep people safe, too. This place is a former swamp that's sitting in Hurricane Alley. These canals were built more than 50 years ago to help return stormwater to the sea. More than 2,000 miles of them, crawling with fish. My next bucket list fish is the beautiful Midas Cichlid, another foreign traveler soaking up the sun and heat in Miami. It was probably an accidental aquarium release, first spotted in these canals in 1980.
Nice.
I see one.
Yeah.
Is that the orange fish right there?
Yep, that orange
I
fish.
see some
that's-
more back in the
That's the
corner,
Midas
too.
Cichlid. So look, this is where.
Oh, that's a good one, too. We just
Here,
ate that piece.
give me your hook. Give me your hook. All right.
Little hook, tiny hook.
Yep, tiny hook. Cast it right there. There's a bunch.
These things are omnivores, and they're very territorial. If I can get this bread in front of them, they might get agitated enough to
Actually,
bite.
there's like one. Oh, yeah. They're rushing to your bread. Here he. Oh, he's on it. Wait. You got him? You had him. We're gonna get him again.
Dude, I'm the worst.
No, you're not. No.
I never felt them. These things are tricky, man. I'm
Okay.
getting hot.
Yeah.
I gotta take my backpack off. I'm getting hot.
Ooh, you see what they're doing? Look.
Yeah, see what they're doing.
Wait. Big bluegill. Wow.
That thing.
All right, now
That's not a Midas.
that's not a Midas.
Look at that. Dude, that is a bluegill. Now, you know, we're fishing for a lot of exotics today.
Yeah.
But this is actually a native
That's a
to
native.
North America and to this part of Florida. And just so you know, the bluegill is the state fish of Illinois, but we're in Florida.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna put it back.
Oh, there's a big one on you.
Midas get as big as 9 inches, so this guy's a whopper.
Oh yeah, that's a big one too.
I can see him in there.
Uh-oh, one's chasing it.
I just can't catch him.
It wasn't
Never
his
felt
mouth.
him. I never felt him.
I'm only on to my second freshwater fish, and I don't want to fail already.
It's just all bad, man.
I'm in Miami, canal fishing with my friend Monster Mike.
Oh, there's a big one on you. Recast it out.
For these freshwater Midas Cichlid, and so far,
It's just all bad, man.
I've yet to strike gold.
Wow, they never scooped it up, huh?
There's 3 good ones down there. They're all... Oh, there's that big hunchback coming.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
That's down, yeah. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes, full speed. Wait. Oh, you got him! Yeah! You got him! Oh, that's a big one, too.
Big Midas.
Work him this.
It's a Midas, it's a Midas.
Oh, I'll get him from over there.
It's a Midas.
That's a big Midas. Watch out for the trees. Look at that fish. Oh, man. That's a giant.
Big Midas.
Come on.
Get that thing, get that thing, get that thing. Get that thing, get that thing. Yes!
We got him. Man, we got him.
Look at that fish.
That's a beautiful fish.
Oh my gosh.
Look how bright orange
Look
he
at
is.
that.
It's brightly colored and has a pronounced hump on its head. The hump gets larger around breeding times. March through May is Midas peak spawning season.
Mike, I don't know if you knew this.
Yeah?
But these Midas are super aggressive. Dude, they've been known to kill their mate.
Wow.
And when these things are in aquariums, they'll actually chase people, they'll chase pets, they'll bang their head against the aquarium glass.
Those are some vicious creatures.
People think they have to travel to catch exotic fish. But dude, we're in Miami. All right, let's let this thing go. I'm gonna go back down on that rock and let it go.
Yep.
Look at him, look at him, look at him, there he goes.
There he goes. Awesome, Mike.
In just under 3 hours, I've already caught 2 out of my 3 Miami freshwater fish, the grass carp and the Midas Cichlid. This is urban fishing, Miami style. Right now, we're headed to the spot to catch my final freshwater fish, the peacock bass.
Look at that. An actual peacock. This has to be a good sign. I'm in Miami to catch peacock bass, and I see a peacock bird.
You don't see these things roaming the streets of Philadelphia, but in Miami, this is a common sight. Peafowl are native to India and Sri Lanka. They were probably brought to Miami as exotic pets. They're loud and they make a lot of mess, so people either love them or hate them. But they're no threat to the peacock bass. So they don't bug me.
Dude, this is urban fishing. Look at this little thing. Fences and pipes.
When's the last time you jumped the fence?
Can't remember.
Oh my gosh, look. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. Look at that big one right there.
Right at the base of the tree.
Yes? Got it?
I'm old, Mike.
Got it. Not too old.
Although it's another cichlid, the peacock bass is shaped like a bass and has a golden ring on its caudal fin, like a peacock. These things are known for being great fighters. They're also aggressive predators that fiercely protect their young, guarding them for up to 10 weeks and chasing off any would-be attackers.
So they've got an area, they're being territorial, or they've got an actual bed where they're getting ready to lay eggs. When these peacocks get in that mode, they're very protective. Putting this little shiner by them, a lot of times it makes them mad. They come out and eat it, and you got them.
Walk to the end and walk to the end. I think our visual will be better and we'll be closer to the fish. Let's just see. Look, that one in the middle is pretty nice. Just do a free cast and just see if he'll eat. Oh, this is it. Oh! Leave it. Oh, wait, leave it. This is it. Oh, here it goes.
Golly. Dude, how does he do a circle on it like that and not get it?
The water's so clear I can see my bait, the little shiner working its magic. This kind of fishing gets my heart pumping.
Oh gosh. The shiner's doing the right stuff. Okay, here it is. Here it goes, here it goes.
Oh, you got him! Take your time. That's a monster! You got that? That's a beast!
Yeah.
That's a giant! Did he take your hook?
I gotta go put a bigger leader on. Broke my in 3 places, too.
Oh, and the rod broke. All right, take a break.
Okay, so I'm annoyed at myself. The Peacock Bass is known for its lightning strike, and with all the wood, pipes, and rock that can snag in this creek, I'm gonna need some extra tough line called leader, and it's attached between the lure and the main line that won't snap so easily.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Hey,
This is called being under matched, is what that's called. Man, I got such a disaster here. Using real light leader, you know, sometimes it's too light. So I just took a moment, I retied. Now I've got 17-pound leader on. They're not gonna break that one. So I'll get another hook tied on and we're gonna keep trying. I got a bone to pick with this fish.
yes, it's personal now. Now it's personal.
It's very personal.
Yep, I know the feel. Oh, you got him! No, be careful. Got him! Got him! Yeah. Here. That's a big. Yes! We got him!
Revenge!
We got him!
Revenge is so sweet! Oh, wait.
That's a giant.
Wait. I gotta show you something.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's
We
in there?
talked about revenge, right? Look in his mouth.
Your hook! Get your hook back, Mike!
My other hook.
Get your...
Look at this. Here's one hook. Here's
Yep.
the hook I caught him on.
Yep. And what's in his mouth? Another hook.
There's the other hook. I got my other hook back.
Here, I'll hold that.
Wow.
I'm gonna keep this for a souvenir.
Look at that thing. The peacock bass, native of South America.
Yep.
Brought here in 1984, and they put them in these canals to help get rid of a lot of the exotics, the small, invasive, and exotic species. They adapt it perfectly to this part of Florida, South Florida,
Yep.
near Miami. You go any further north, it's too cold and they die out. But in the shallow, clean canal system, they are killing machines. Look how big and wide
Big mouth.
that mouth is. And I can tell you something.
Yep.
Mike, I've been tournament fishing for 20 years. I catch a lot of largemouth bass. These things fight 3 times harder than any largemouth I've ever caught in my life.
They fight hard. Hard fighting fish right there.
That is a gorgeous fish. Look
Beautiful.
at that thing. What do you think? Should we let it go?
Let's let it go.
They say anglers spend more than $8 million per year in the hopes of catching one of these things. And I could see why.
That is a gorgeous fish. Look at that thing.
I've been in Miami one day, and I've caught all 3 of my freshwater fish. But I want to experience Miami full flavor. It's time to add some salt. It's another beautiful day in Miami. Yesterday, I caught all 3 of my freshwater Miami exotics. The grass carp, the Midas Cichlid, and the peacock bass. Florida is known as the fishing capital of the world. No fisherman worth his salt would leave Miami without fishing its saltwater classics, and I'm going for 3. The snook, the sailfish, and the silver king, the tarpon. First up is the snook.
The best way to describe snook, it's like a largemouth bass of the sea.
Peak feeding times for the snook are 2 hours before sunrise and 2 hours after sunset. That gives me some time to kill. Since I'm fishing at night, I'm gonna need some coffee, some Cuban coffee. I'm headed to the suburb of Little Havana. In the 1950s, Fidel Castro led a successful armed revolt against the government of Cuba, known as the Cuban Revolution. The revolt led to sweeping changes, and Miami became the hub for Cuban exiles fleeing the country. Today, the area remains a celebration of Cuban culture. And in 2017, the National Trust for Historic Preservations declared Little Havana a national treasure. I've had enough Cuban espresso to last all night long, and I'm ready to hook me a snook.
I'm gonna go meet a friend of mine from back in the day named Dave, and we're gonna do a little night fishing for a monster snook.
Long time no see, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are they biting? We got a chance to catch some?
We got a little cold front in here, northeast wind, but we should be able to get it done.
This cold front could make things a challenge. Snook are temperature sensitive and prefer warmth. I'm hoping this wind lets up. There's already a lot going on out here.
You know, you talk about urban fishing, city fishing. Doesn't get any more urban than this. Miami, Florida, South Beach, shipping containers, noise, traffic, boats, people. This is city fishing.
Tonight, we're headed out through Government Cut, a man-made waterway that was dug through land for easier access to Miami Port. Now, Miami has one of the busiest cruise ports in the world. I just hope that the snook are using it too.
This, to me, is getting to be prime time. The sun is setting, it's getting dark. I'm not an expert on snook fishing, but the one thing I know is that at night is when you catch the really big snook. A snook has a very distinct black lateral line, super dark black lateral line running down its body. It uses that lateral line to detect vibrations. So even something as subtle as that little paddle tail vibrating in the water, those snook are going to be able to hunt that out in complete darkness and find that bait. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Oh. Another little bite. Second little bite ahead. I don't know what they are, but they're like, Phew. Snook are gonna be like, you know, poof. You know, you're gonna be like, oh God. You think it'd be quiet out here, very little traffic, but it's the opposite. It's hopping out here. Everything from giant commercial liners to little tiny small dinghies. Everybody's out here. I guess, you know, on a weekend in Miami, it's hopping everywhere, even on the water.
Snook, like a lot of fish, are easily spooked. Shadows, big splashes, loud noises can all be enough to drive these lurking predators into hiding. And it probably explains why I'm getting no bites.
We're doing a little bit of spot hopping. We've switched to the other side of the jetty, a little bit more protected. Sometimes the current runs a little different. Still throwing big swim baits and nothing to show. It's, these fish can be fickle. A lot of it's about timing and tide. So our tide is switched. Hopefully it's coming back now, and maybe that'll start triggering this bite.
Moving water triggers snook to feed, so water movement from a change in the tide will hopefully mean a change in my fortunes.
Come on, fish. Man, it's rough. We've been out here all night. And I hate to admit it, but tonight we've been defeated. It's funny because in fishing, sometimes the easiest fish become the hardest. And that was the case tonight.
But I'm not ready to totally give up. They call Miami the Magic City, and I think it can deliver. Tonight, it was cold, it was noisy, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win this. I'm going to use my phone a friend option and call Monster Mike.
Hello?
Mike.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? It's Ike. I went out. It was just one of those nights where nothing worked, man. I mean...
That condition with the big boat and the weather, yeah, that throws it off, especially for snook fishing.
Do you have any dudes here in Miami that are dialed with snook?
Yes, I got a guy named Ryan. I'll give him a call right now and let's make it happen. Let's conquer this.
Cool, Mike. I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
It's an hour before dawn in Miami, and I'm up before the birds. I've given myself one more chance to catch one of my saltwater fish, the snook. I barely got a bite last night, so I'm hooking up with Monster Mike's buddy, Ryan.
How you doing? Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
We're headed north, out into the calm morning waters of Biscayne Bay, right off of downtown Miami.
This is one of the coolest parts of the day. Idling out of the harbor, sunrise in the background, pink skies, and then skyscrapers in the back. Pretty special. That's what makes city fishing really special.
But it can make it problematic, too. For years, human development affected the health of Biscayne Bay. In the 1960s and 70s, conservationists fought hard to have the bay cleaned up. It's now a national park and home to loads of aquatic species, like the snook. They're here. I just need to catch one.
What are we fishing here? Swim baits or bait? Live bait?
I'll do live bait.
Okay.
Do a couple casts live bait, and then we'll switch.
Cool.
This little dock has a rock seawall, and the light shines in the water. So at night, they sit in the light, so they might be holding staging still there.
Yeah.
We'll take a couple casts of the bridge. We'll work the seawall, give it a couple minutes. If they're not here, we'll keep moving.
If a snook wants the bait, it'll find it. These things have an acute sense of vision and smell. Add that black lateral line into the mix, and you've got a triple threat. I'm ready to assault all three snook senses using this live bait.
The thing about a spot like this is we've got a dock near an area where it necks down in front of a bridge, and this dock has two lights shining down in the water. At night or even early in the morning like this, those lights are attractors for the bait fish. And anywhere there's a lot of bait, you're gonna find saltwater game fish like the snook. What are the bites like on this bait?
You'll feel it thump.
Last night, I barely felt a tickle, let alone a thump. I'm starting to get nervous. I can't have the same thing happen today. I want that snook.
All right, what do you think?
Yeah, we'll make a move.
There may be no bites at this spot, but Biscayne Bay is a nearly 40-mile-long lagoon. That's a lot of places to look for a snook. And they're not the only thing to make a home in the preserve waters. We also need to keep our eyes open for manatees. Boat strikes are the most common human cause of death for these things. They're marine relatives to the elephant and can grow to weigh over 3,000 pounds. They gain all that weight from eating seagrasses and freshwater vegetation. That kind of gives me an idea.
Yeah, we made a small move, and we're gonna fish an area. It's basically a grass flat. You know, vegetation, man, is the attractor of life. So we've got big flat out here in front of the seawall. It's got grass on it. That grass is gonna attract the bait, the crabs, and then that stuff attracts the game fish. And hopefully there'll be a few snook in this grass.
The grass sticks out about 10, 15 feet, and then it drops off.
We're on our second stop.
I'm coming. There he is.
Going. Oh, God! What is that? Is that a snook? Come on, stay on there, stay on there, stay on there, stay on there. Whew. I'm really, really scared to try to horse this thing in on this light braid. I want to take my time. I'm pretty sure this is a snook. It's fighting amazing. Look at the rod tip, totally bent, light tackle. Real light tackle, light spinning rod. Get that thing in there. Yeah!
Wow. There you go. Look at that. There you have it. I was super nervous and worried. This is the snook. One of the nicknames for the snook is line sider, and that's because of that really dramatic black line that goes down the side of its body. You know, it's interesting, as these things grow, this species eats bigger and bigger prey. So as these fish get to 10, 20, 30 pounds, they can eat bigger prey. You know, in the past, the snook was known as a soap fish because when you cook it improperly, the taste of a snook is very soapy.
But I don't need to worry about that. I've caught him, and now I'm going to release him.
I just want to meet a big one now.
Yeah!
You got knocked it off.
Hey, Monster Mike said best snook eye in all Miami. He was right.
Bird's not even awake yet.
Oh my God.
I'm in Miami, working through one of my toughest challenges yet, catching 6 fish in one city. I've caught 4, there's 2 to go. Today, I'm going for the Miami Saltwater Classic, the fastest fish in the ocean, the mighty sailfish. This thing's gotta be on every angler's bucket list. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. My friend and 3-time sailfish champion Peter Miller is just the man for the job.
Good to see you too. How's everything? Miami's treating you well?
Miami's treating me great. Finally, we get to fish together.
This is actually the condition you want. We have a north wind, okay? We've got a north current. They converge and they mount up a little swell. The sailfish tail down sea, they're swimming against it, so they're gobbling like Pac-Man. Pop, pop, pop.
Wow.
These things are a prized catch, known for their tremendous fight. They can grow to over 200 pounds.
I'm jacked.
Me too.
I can't talk about it
Me
anymore.
neither.
Can we get on the boat?
Let's go meet Quentin. I know, by the way, the outfit, the epitome of sartorial elegance right there. That is conducive to sailfish.
I always say in fishing, you gotta match the hatch. Sailfish spend most of their time near the surface of the water. When they feed, they use their sail-like dorsal fins to herd schools of fish and then stun them using their bills. For sailfish to strike, you want the bait near the surface, and you want it alive. And it doesn't get much more alive than this.
So this fella here, Mike, he's been delivering bait forever.
Today, we're getting big goggle eyes,
All right, you got that. Look at that. That's a loaded bait right there.
some pilchards,
Keep it coming. Look at that. More pilchers.
and some thread fins complete our sailfish smorgasbord.
A lot of important people today, but that guy right there, very important. Ariel, the bait guy. He's the MVP.
Ariel may be the MVP, but Pete's about to unleash the day's real high flyer.
You got me, Q? Yeah, whenever you're ready. All right.
I've never been kite fishing, but Pete's the master. He connects a baited drop line to the kite.
That's right, we clip that sucker in like this.
Kite fishing is great because while it keeps the bait sitting just under the surface where we want it, it keeps the line out of the water so it won't scare the fish. When a fish bites, the fishing line unclips from the kite line, and it's back to good old-fashioned muscle power.
You know, when there's bait in the area like that, they're gonna come. They've got, all these species have incredible senses that they're using to find this bait.
And the sailfish is no exception. As well as great eyesight and that lateral line, they may be able to communicate while hunting schools of fish by changing color and flashing iridescent stripes on their skin. A bit like a strobe light. It sounds like these fish like to party.
My name is Mike Iaconelli.
Oh, run, that's a sailfish, dude. Dude, go real. What was that? Sailfish.
Let him run, let him run.
Okay.
Whoa, that's how you do it, man. The Pete Fox brought the fish to the yard. Good job, dude. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Let him run. So you got a sailfish right off the coast of Miami. We're what, like a mile offshore? Yeah, you're gaining, right? All
gaining.
gain? Yeah, he's backing up for you. Here's another one, Pete. Hold on, hold on. He sees another one coming off the bow. Schools of sailfish coming through like hot.
Dude, there was 10 fish there.
They're swarming under the bow right now, swarming. I'm on, hooked up, double header, coming up, jumping over here, way hard.
This is fishing on steroids. Pete's hooked a fish, I've hooked a fish, and my fish is putting up one hell of a fight.
Oh!
We're using circle hooks. Rather than getting swallowed, the hook catches in the corner of a fish's mouth. It's safer for the fish, but it's destroying my nerves.
Yes! That's a triple Lindy.
This fish is really fighting for its life, but I'm not going to hurt it.
Launching.
Get the release on that one, Pete. Ready?
Getting ready for the release. Just tag. Give me some pliers.
The circle hook in the corner of its mouth
pliers.
is unlikely to cause it any harm. Pete's fish is a beauty. All he needs to do now is cut the line.
Got the release.
And his fish is free.
Swimming away right in the prop wash.
Which is good, because I need all the help I could get.
My knuckles are on fire! Ah!
All right, it's getting closer. It's getting closer, guys. Pete, just tell me what I need to do.
All right, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Are we going to actually try to get this thing in the boat?
No, well, no, you're not allowed to let them in the boat unless you want to keep them, but you're going to wind to the cork. The idea is for you to get that cork to the tip of the rod with a leader touching. That's a legal release.
Okay.
Or me touching at one time is a legal release.
Okay.
Now,
so it counts.
It counts.
Pulling a sailfish out of the water after an exhausting fight can be deadly to these incredible species. If you do, the National Marine Fisheries Service can slap you with a hefty fine. A legal release means you can catch these fish without pulling them out of the water.
Dude, it is one of the strongest fish I've ever caught. My heart's pounding. I'm so close. I can see the fish, but every time I try to get it near the boat, he makes a big surge and takes line out. All I'm thinking right now is I want to get to that leader. If we get to that leader and touch that leader, it's considered a legal fish.
You're almost there. Just reel down right now and touch it. Reel down. Reel down, and you got it.
Legal. It's a legal fish.
First sailfish.
This is my first sailfish ever, and it's a giant. Woo!
Get the release on that one, Pete. Ready?
Getting ready for the release. Got the release. Got it.
You're the man! I told you!
You're the man!
I told you! Well, we gotta give it the spin when we get the sail.
The captain's doing a spin, and just like in NASCAR, when the winner wins the race, they do a burnout. We're doing a spin! We're doing a burnout! Woo! Yeah!
That is a celebration. That's how you do it.
I'm in Miami, fishing my craziest challenge yet. 6 fish in 5 days. I've caught them all, bar one. It's 1:30 a.m., and I'm going out to catch the Silver King, the mighty tarpon.
This is an important day, because if it doesn't happen today, it's all over. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm on a plane, and I'm headed back to a tournament.
I'm about to meet Miami's king of tarpon fishing, Russell.
Russ, what's going on, Mike?
How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Good to see you.
Absolutely. Good to see you.
Today's an important day for me. It's literally my last opportunity. I only have one left, and it is the Silver King.
All the conditions are right. The stars are lined up, so we're going to try to get you your big tarpon.
This prized game fish was first caught using a rod and reel right here in Florida on Sanibel Island in 1885. The catch revolutionized the sport. Word of their mighty fight brought anglers far and wide, ready to try their luck in catching the Silver King. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to land one of these monster fighters.
We're getting a super early start here. Is it because we're fishing night because these fish are smart?
They're smart, but they're very old, and they have really good eyesight.
Old is an understatement. The tarpon is a member of an ancient group of fish whose fossil records date back to the Jurassic period. They may be ancient, but their vision is sharp. Human eyes have 3 color detecting cone cells, whereas tarpon have 5.
We use nighttime and darkness and anything that gain an advantage.
Right.
That's why I fish with a red headlight only. I put no ambient light in the water.
Right.
The color red is absorbed and gets lost faster underwater than any other color. So it's our best bet for staying out of sight of the tarpon.
We're getting close to the spot. We're moving to ninja mode, blacked out, night ops,
Yep.
red headlight,
Yep. Quiet.
danger
stealth
quiet.
mode.
That's it. It's how I fish.
Okay.
We've just snuck into the secret hole. We've got all the lights out. Russ is back there right now, baiting it up, and we're loaded with bait. We've got everything, from shrimps to crabs to goggle eyes. We've got everything necessary to catch a tarpon on our first stop.
Adult tarpon feed on fish and crustaceans like crabs and shrimp. Using their big mouths, they tend to swallow their prey whole. I hope the same goes for my bait. It may be dark out here, but using a fish finder is like having X-ray vision.
A couple fish on the left there, Mike, right towards your island.
I'm hooked up already. Literally my first drop.
Walk to the back, Mike. Big fish, he's going up on the flat.
I've hooked the tarpon, and it's racing away with my line.
Get ready, he's gonna freak out. He's coming back at you fast. So just get ready for some mayhem. He's running right at you. Walk up here, Mike, walk up here.
Oh my God, I just saw it for the first time. I just saw it jump.
You got a big one. Get around me, get around me.
Is this a fish or is this a Big Mac truck that I have on? I'm not sure.
These things can get as big as 350 pounds.
This is a really big fish. I'm assuming this is a big tarpon. All these fish fight different. Some make jumps, some dive. This one has not turned its head yet. It's taken a tremendous amount of drag.
We got a danger zone coming up, so I gotta pay attention here. We're sitting in deep water. Listen to me. See that slick? There's a ridge right there. It goes from like 15 to 4 feet. The backside's 26. If he goes over and burns us off, he'll drop in the hole and break our line.
Oh God! It looked like a dinosaur. Oh. It's definitely a tarpon. It's definitely the Silver King. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
There he is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah! Absolutely one of the biggest fish I've ever caught in my entire life. 45 years walking the face of the earth. A true giant of the saltwater right here in Miami. Look at the size of that eye. 5 cones. It's got some of the best vision of anything that swims in the ocean.
Keep her in the water. Let her go.
It's got enough oxygen. She's ready to go back.
Now reach down when she's vertical and cut her off like
Right
that.
there. Watch, 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 watch.
And there she goes away.
Look at that.
And that's how you let him go healthy.
Yeah! Yeah! No, man, Jake, I need a man hug! Yeah!
Bro.
I didn't think I could do it, but Miami, you have delivered 6 bucket list fish in 5 days.
It's been an unbelievable, life-changing experience. Thank you, Miami.
Dude, awesome.
Unbelievable.
See what time that is? Right there. First cast.
Dude, did that just happen?
Yeah.
No, no, no.